What's up, guys? Mike down here in the dungeon. So today, I'm gonna piss people off probably, but that's all right. So I was listening to this guy the other day, and there were these two guys that were having a debate, right? And one of them is it was a debate over some really obscure, like, Christian religious stuff, right? One of the guys was black, one of the guys was white. Now, I know for certain that the guy that was white is racist. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you're racist. But this motherfucker is really racist because I listened to a lot of his shit. Like, let me rephrase it. I listened to enough of his shit to know some of his videos are so fucking heinous that, like, you have to turn the shit off because it's so fucking terrible. Regardless, he's a fucking piece of shit. Okay, he is. And his theology is... I mean, he's a Christian nationalist, but he's also like... I don't know. This motherfucker is a racist. I don't really... Like, and it's like permeates this whole fucking thing. Anyway, there's this guy. You know what? I said I wasn't going to do ad hominem attacks, but if you're such a piece of shit, man, I'll just fucking do it. His name is Corey Mahler, actually. That's his name, Corey Mahler. He lives in Tennessee, in Townsend, Tennessee, which is a... Listen, man, if you're from Tennessee, you know this to be true. East Tennessee... So East Tennessee is racist as fuck. The farther east you go, the more racist you get. The more white nationalism, right? And listen, all right, I'm not somebody that just calls people racist, okay? And even when I say that, like, it doesn't mean that all people that live in East Tennessee are racist. That's not the truth. I used to live over there, so I know, okay? But Townsend, this motherfucking place is like it's like right on the edge of the Great Smoky Mountains in the middle of fucking nowhere, okay? And right near there is a town called Maryville, Maryville, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't fucking give a shit. But let me tell you about fucking Maryville. All right, so I went to I don't know how I'm getting off on this tangent, but went to like a TSSAA, which is like the high school football administration over Tennessee or whatever, right? So, and they had a game. There was a team from Memphis. This was years ago. Team from Memphis. It was like an all-black team, and like I don't mean like I don't know that 100% of their team was black, but damn near. These motherfuckers, they were majority black kids, right? And they had a couple of kids that were really talented. And they were from Memphis, and they were from White Station, which is actually outside of Memphis. It's like this all-black team from White Station. Wild, right? And then the other team was Maryville, which is an all-fucking-white team. And their motherfucking mascot is the Rebel, the Maryville Rebels, right? And their motherfucking flag for their team is the motherfucking Confederate flag. I shit you not, man. The fucking Maryville Rebels with their Confederate flag versus the all-black team from Memphis. It was wild, right? And I mean, I'm not saying that there was any like hatred or disrespect or anything like that happened. I didn't see any of that. The team from Memphis ended up winning. They had two guys on their team that were just like, I mean, they were college athletes. So, anyway, so I don't just call people racist, but if your ideology is racism, like, I'm gonna call you out, like, Corey Mahler, you're a fucking racist. Sorry, you are. Anyway, the other guy's a black guy, and he's like this Christian guy, and he's trying to do like some sort of apologetic for Christianity or whatever, but he's a little bit outclassed not because he's any less than Corey, but that I like Corey. It's because Corey listen, he's no stranger to fucking controversy. He's had to defend his positions I don't know how many fucking times. But anyway, through the course of this, and this is the point of the video, is that the black guy Sorry, I don't know his name. I wish I did so I could shout him out in this video, but I don't remember his name. And when I say outclassed, I don't mean like that, I actually agree with his points. If I was to come from a Christian perspective, I actually agree with this guy's side. Obviously, I fucking hate Corey. He's a piece of shit. And yeah, I am doing the ad hominem thing that I said I wasn't gonna do, but this motherfucker is an obvious fucking piece of shit. It's like objective reality. Okay? Anyway, so the black guy asked him at some point if he's married. And I'm assuming, like, the way that he asked the question, he expected the guy to come back and be like, yes. Right? So he says, are you married? And he says, because they're talking about interracial marriages. Okay? And he asked him if he's married, and he says no. And he kind of scoffs. He's like, oh, and then he goes on with his point. I want to talk about the motherfucking scoff, because you motherfuckers that are married, you fucking know. You fucking know. Here's this fucking guy who's talking about interracial marriages, and he's got all these fucking ideas about what your marriage should be, or, the woman's roles, whatever the fuck it is, whatever his shit is. Let me tell you, when he said that he wasn't married, my immediate thought was, it wasn't like he said that he wasn't married and then he was like, I'm divorced, or my wife died of cancer, or my wife burned in a fire to death. Like, he didn't say any of that shit. He didn't say, oh, my wife left me, none of that, right? And I tried to look up to see if he was previously married or not, and couldn't find really any information because it's pretty obscure. Like, it's pretty, and damn, now I'm like, oh, fuck, I wish I hadn't told you his name, because now I feel like people are going to go look this motherfucker up. Anyway, he said no, and he didn't have any follow-up for that. So I don't know if he's divorced or not, but it made it kind of seem like not only was this motherfucker not married, obviously, but that he had never been married. And let me tell you something. As a married man, I've been married twice now, so I got some fucking experiences with the fucking marriage shit. Everything this motherfucker says is now less reliable, it just is, okay? It just is. And I'm even gonna go so far as to say that if you've never been married, your opinion counts way less to me. Way less. Let me tell you why. I don't even know that I can tell you why. But if you're married, if you're a man and you're watching this and you're married, or you've been married before, you fucking know. That's a fucking different animal. That's a fucking different thing. It ain't fucking living with your girlfriend for 10 years. It's not having multiple long-term relationships, none of shit like that. When you're married to a fucking woman, I'm not talking about gay relationships either. If you're married, if you're a man and you're married to a fucking woman, you fucking know. You know. That's a different motherfucker. That's a different motherfucker. And if you're not married to a woman, you ain't never giving your motherfucking opinion on what marriage should be or look like or anything, because I ain't fucking, no man who is married is gonna listen to a fucking thing you have to say. And that probably includes just about everything. Like, if you are not married, we ain't fucking listening to your ass. And I know that's probably gonna piss some people off. Just because I'm single don't mean I don't know shit. Motherfucker, wait till you get married and you will realize what the fuck I'm saying. And if you're 40, this is 40, life after 40. If you're 40 and you've never been married, or you're not married currently, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get fucking married, you dumbass. You telling me that you've been on this earth for 40 fucking years and you haven't convinced a woman that you're, good enough of a person to fucking, attach to? Now look, marriage, whatever the fuck, right? A piece of paper, all this shit, right? But this motherfucker, right? The reason that the marriage is so different is because it's fucking hard to get out of. And if you have a kid with somebody you're married, you are with that motherfucker forever. It doesn't matter if you get divorced. Now see, I have a ex-wife, and as much as I'd like for that woman to be out of my fucking life forever, she never will be, not till she fucking dies. Right? I'm with her forever, even though I'm divorced from her, and I rarely ever see her. I might see her like once a month, right? For like a minute. She's still wreaking havoc on this motherfucker. Kinda, not really, you know what I mean? But she's there, okay? So if you're not married, man, I don't even give a fuck about what you have to say. In most things. Maybe you could teach me about jerking off. That's awful. Yeah, so as soon as this guy had admitted that he wasn't married, while they're having a conversation about whether this other guy's interracial marriage is actually legitimate and biblical and not sinning. Dude, we're not gonna listen to you. What the fuck? Why would we listen to you? This is taking weight loss advice from a fat person. You don't do that. You don't do that. That's dumb. It's dumb. You know? So, marriage causes you to, well, I mean, it in essence, it forces you to wise the fuck up. It really does. Like, before you get married, you're probably a dumb motherfucker. Because, like, and then you get married, and you're still a dumb motherfucker, but you're like a dumb motherfucker that's like, God. Like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. All the time. Oh shit. All the time. No, I'm just kidding. It's not, it's if you marry the right woman, it is like the most life-enriching thing that you can possibly do as a man. Here's another thing. Let's just try to end this soon. As a man, you need a woman. You do. You do. Let me tell you what my wife does, if nothing else. Like, she does a lot of things, but what she does for me is she actually makes me better. See, as a man, you've got a void, right? That's why you motherfuckers are in your basements jerking off. That's the trope, right? But that's why you're always out there at the fucking bar. No dude wants to go to the fucking bar. Who wants to go to I drove past the bar the other day. No, I ran past the bar because I run, because I'm fit, because that's who the fuck I am. And it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's these motherfuckers sitting in the bar, because they had like an outside area. 3 guys sitting in the bar like on their phones, drinking. And I'm thinking, and this is like a fucking Tuesday or some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? No guy wants to go to the bar. Why do guys go to the bar? Pussy. Every motherfucker that goes to the bar is looking for pussy, right? A woman. Okay? You've got a void in you that needs to be fucking filled. Now, it's hard to find a good woman these days. I will admit to it, man. I'm so glad I'm not fucking single, because all the bitches that I see are fucking dog shit. So I feel for you. I feel for you. But look, I don't know that there's a more important pursuit than to go ahead and get that void taken care of. Okay? Because if you find the right woman, you can do anything else. Like, this is probably the hardest thing you're going to do your whole fucking life. If you can do the hardest thing that you're ever going to do in your whole fucking life, then you can do, everything else becomes easy. No guy wants to sit at the bar in the middle of the fucking day drinking $3 beer. $3 for a 12-ounce beer. Like, you know? And hell, that might even be cheap. I remember my days. In my day, there was $2.75 a beer. Fucking $2.75 for a beer. So you add that twice, and that's what? Let's just say it's $5.50, right? I think that might be right. I don't know. I just did it in my head. Dude, in those same days, you could buy a 6-pack of beer for $5.50, right? Like, or maybe a little bit more. So what you pay for 2 beers at the bar, you could get 6 beers and take them home. Or drink them in the car. I don't give a fuck what you do, but motherfucker, if you hit me while you're drunk, I will kill you. Unless they pull me off. Right? So every man knows that doesn't make sense. Right? Every man knows that doesn't make sense. Right? So if it was just about the alcohol, you'd just sit at home and get drunk and then jerk off. Because that's what you do. Okay? Yeah, so what's the point of this? The point is that if you don't have experience in a specific area, okay, and I don't mean, well, I'm not even going to go that far. Let's just say if you're not married, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about everything that has to do with marriage, okay? And also probably just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and grow up. You know what I mean? Unless you're like, specific, some sports specific thing that you want to talk about, like here's these stuff. So I really like Fortnite. I don't know why, because sometimes I like to do shit that I enjoy other than doing everything else for everybody all the fucking time. Okay? And there's people that they have channels that are completely dedicated to Fortnite stuff. That's totally fine. If you want to talk, if you're a Fortnite professional and you want to talk about Fortnite, motherfucker, talk about Fortnite, because I will consume your shit. But if you're not married and you want to talk about relationships or, like, I don't know, just opinions on things, shut the fuck up. Shut the motherfucker up. Shut the motherfucker up, because ain't nobody fucking listening, motherfucker.